But you grew up kind of lower middle class, right? Right, Peppertown?
Yeah.
You were no Ivy
Yes,
leaguer.
lower middle class. Exactly. Both my parents were teachers in New York City. And
Teachers.
teachers, cursory knowledge, school, being bred for corporate culture. No real learning anymore. No philosophy. Just you're being plugged in to a machine. School. But yeah, I grew up as a lower middle class kid.
Did your parents beat you?
You know, my mom was extremely gentle. My father's Sicilian, so he had, and it's true about the Sicilian, you know,
he beat you if someone paid him.
Look,
son, you didn't mow the lawn. I'm going to beat the shit out of you as soon as I find someone that wants me or whatever.
look at your report card. If I get $50, your ass is mine.
Yeah. Jimmy Three Toes is coming down. Jimmy Three Toes. Marvin, the hexagon is coming down.
Oh, a list of...
We're going on another riff.
No, I think we are. This is the list of mafia guys. Oh, no, he shook it off. Okay, he's not going to do it.
I shook it off.
I always felt deprived about that, though, because my Sicilian family had no connections at all to the Cosa Nostra or the black. I mean, that would have been a nice card for me to play when I was getting my ass kicked in school. Like, hey, you touch me, you're going to deal with the black hand.
Right.
Or some shit like that.
When's the last time you saw Godfather 2?
Me. That's me telling the kids. Yeah.
Oh, no. I just watched Godfather 2. Remember, Robert De Niro plays Brando's character in Flashbacks. Yeah. And then they walk you through. You know, he's just a regular guy. He's in New York. And then there's this guy who's like the guy in the white coat. You know, he's like Don Camucci or whatever.
Yeah. The guy he kills, yeah.
Yeah, and then De Niro's like, oh, who's that guy? Who was with him? And they're like, and Bruno Kirby's like, that guy he owns everything. He owns everything. And everything's like, oh, it's his neighborhood. Oh, it's everything. Oh, mamma mia. And then he's like, oh, I think I'll take care of it. And they're like, what are you gonna do? And then no one else can do it. He's like, trust me. And you're just like on the edge of your seat, like, wow, we're really watching like the origin. We're watching the evolution of the American mafia.
I think it'd be funny if all Sicilians were like that, because my dad was a history teacher, and it'd be funny if he taught class like that. Look, the only thing I can tell you is that the Romans had their way. And he just walked out of the fucking class. They had their way. They had their methods. Read up on the catapult.
But Robert De Niro, as you may recall, as Brando in his youth, the character, yes. Don Corleone, he climbs up on a roof,
yes,
and he walks across rooftops, yes, so that he can get into the apartment building.
Yes, what was that about?
Of the mafia don who holds Little Italy in his iron grip. Because
of that kind of capish white thing he wears.
He has no bodyguards. He doesn't hang out with anyone. All he ever does is walk around and alienate everyone and say that he owns the neighborhood. Then he goes home to a one-bedroom apartment in a dark stair landing where you can access if you just go up on the roof. Also, the front door would have worked. And he wraps a towel around his hand with a gun, and he goes like, hey, and he's like, oh no, the one contingency for which I did not prepare.
Getting shot by a rival.
Oh, you found the Black Hand's kryptonite. Bang, bang. Oh, I can't believe. Who would have thought of this? There's bullets in my body. How did I ever? Oh. And then De Niro's character is like, now I'm the guy. And everyone's like, can I have some money? He's like, I don't have any, but...
Now, you know the reason why De Niro kept becoming the guy is because nobody could find a towel. Very funny if you think about it.
It was cool, though. The one thing that sticks out in your head is that the towel starts on fire. Remember, he wraps it around. Does it even work? Does that make a gunshot sound like less of a gun?
I use a pillow. I use a pillow.
Use a pillow.
Just usually a throw pillow. I hate because I hate the stains on throw pillows.
But it starts on fire, and then he's like whipping his hand around. It's kind of cool. Scorsese's a good director. I'm not being real controversial there.
Yeah, Scorsese directed the shit out of that. When he did Godfather 2, just fucking nailed it.
He nailed you.
You know, when I think of his best as a Taxi Driver, Godfather 2.
Fuck. Edit it out.
If you would have had the iPhone 10, it would have saved you from that. It'd be funny if that's what the 10 does. It like interrupts you, like you're about to say Scorsese, and it just buzzes in your pocket. And you look at it and says, Coppola.
I can't even hear anybody over the sound of my fucking humiliation. Coppola.
Really? Who gives a shit?
I don't know. It's, what? You don't know that Coppola directed Godfather 2? Why are you doing a podcast?
People just have turned off around the country like, turn it off, Margaret!
Yes.
He said Scorsese.
Yes. He called us stupid idiots, but he got that trivia wrong. I've had enough. I've had it up to here with this guy. Not fact-checking his riffs.
It's not like I can fall back on my fidget spinner knowledge. What the fuck is a fidget spinner?
What is your fidget spinner knowledge?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't. There are things.
Let's fall back on your fidget spinner knowledge.
So
I
just empty your head about.
I don't have any fidget spinner knowledge.
You gotta know. You know what they are.
That's why I'm supposed to know Coppola from Scorsese, because I don't invest in fidget spinner information. If I'm gonna forget that Coppola is not Scorsese, why am I not into Pokemon?
Oh, that tracks.
Yeah.
It's either current events or like curmudgeon guardian of nostalgia, you know?
I hear you.
What am I? I'm a drifting fucking wraith.
Dude, what is going on with you tonight? What happened? Did something happen? I mean,
nothing
I'm
new.
Concerned. Nothing. Is that what's happening? Is it nothing new? You're just
you think that all descents into darkness have to have some simple a potato fell on my head while I was fighting Pete's dragon. Like,
yeah, what's your thing about descents into darkness, Rob? You think it's that fucking simplistic?
So let's
I'm taking sides with you.
I wasn't here last weekend, and I was here the weekend before, and. You were delightful that weekend, and now
I think he's delightful tonight.
He is delightful. He just doesn't seem very happy right now, and I'm concerned.
I'm going through changes.
Why do we have to be happy all the time? I don't get that.
It's true.
Yeah, didn't you see that movie
get it.
with the memory islands and the different colored marbles that represent the feelings?
Yeah. Weren't you sad?
Right. Yeah.
Sadness is a part of happiness.
Absolutely.
To be concerned.
What's that?
I don't think it's wrong to be concerned if somebody you care about is not happy. Right?
I was on Duncan's podcast and I was like, I'm kind of bummed out. I don't care. He's like, well, that's because you got to just let 8 people from Burning Man live here, man. And I was like, I'm not going to do that, you know? Like, I'm not going to yes and that suggestion. I know that makes me a bad person. I don't want a bunch of hippies living in my house.
Yeah,
but that would make you happy.
But why not, man? I don't, because I'm evil. Because I'm evil.
I don't think that's evil. I don't think that's evil.
I think it's evil. I think it's evil not to let 8 Burning Man people live in your house.
I mean, we all know that we do know that the solution is we have to stop. Like capitalism is killing us, and we have to
Absolutely.
stop, and we have to have decentralized, non-hierarchical, like human-based societies. Like I've known this forever, and then I thought but I'd say on a podcast I'd go hey, capitalism sucks, and then people on the Reddit would go, then give all your money away.
Yeah, right.
Fuck you! You got me. God damn it!
You got me.
I love my money.
Yeah.
It's 9/11.